Hey, how's it going today, guys? Today's a story of Brawl Commander's Rith, Liberated Primeval, a legendary dragon with flying, War 2. Other dragons we control have War 2, and at the beginning of our end step, if a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls was dealt XX damage this turn, we can create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. In our protection side of things, we have Rhythm of the Wild, Stepharis Protection, Heroic Intervention, and Safekeeping. All these spells here can protect our creatures in one way or another, either from board wipes, removal spells. Rhythm of the Wilds protects our creatures from counter spells. In our next slot, we have interaction spells, so Swords of Plowshare, Lightning Bolt, fight spells, so that we can trigger Rith's ability to create dragon tokens. Also, a little bit of enchantment and artifact removal. In our third slot, we have cards that ramp. So you have Elvis Mystic, Llanowar War Elves, Orbs of Dragonkind. In our fourth slot, we have cards that benefit our token making. So we have Anointed Procession, Parallel Lives. Jet Mirror can be a gigantic threat even if we only have like 3 dragons on the field. Dollhouse of Horrors can bring back any of our dragons once it's on the field. In our fifth row, we have all of our draw spells, our cards that help us draw. So we have cards that Throw a Possibility, Thrilling Discovery. Mila can help us draw cards, and Luca can help us get our creatures back to the battlefield. The rest of these cards help us draw cards one way or another. In our sixth slot, we have cards that make our dragons cheaper. We have Dragon Lord Servant, Fearsome Whelp, Dragon Speaker Shaman, Goreclaw, and Nyla. And in our last slot, we have all of our dragons that we are running. We have Dragon Master Outcast to make some more tokens. Nadar can help us venture into dungeons. Goldspan can help us make treasure tokens. Terror of the Peaks can help kill our opponent quick. Thrakus can double our dragon's power. Drakuseth can come in, and if we can haste it in through Dollhouse of Horrors or another means, we can deal 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to 2 other permanents. And the more dragon cards we have on the field, the cheaper cards like Earthquake Dragon get. If you're interested in the deck, check the description down below. There's a link to the deck itself. You can import it into Arena by copying the link, or by copying the deck list, I mean. Also, if you're looking for a Discord community to join, feel free to join MTG Joss. Me, MTG Joss, MTG Gnome, and a handful of others are all gathered there. It's a fun little community, very supportive, and there's a lot to talk about, a lot to do. If you're interested in Magic in general, it's a good community. I'll leave a link in the description to that below too, so check it out. Come talk. Alright, looks like we're going up against the Get Rog monster. It's an interesting deck sleeve. See, let's start off with the Shockland. At least I think that's a Shockland, right? If it deals damage to you when you play it. So, we'll need a green source. Probably should have just played another mountain so that we can play Thrilling Discovery, but I think we'll be okay. Our commander having Ward is a very nice little bonus. Let's play Goblin. This makes our spells a little bit cheaper. Makes Earthquake Dragon cheaper considerably. So this is send, play additional land cards each of the turn if it can't attack unless it has the blessing. So I really want to have protection. They could also just have a removal spell. So let's just go for Garruk Uprising. We'll go for Thrilling Discovery. We can probably throw away a mountain. We can return Earthquake Dragon back to our hand later on. Alright, got our another land that we'll need. Parallel Lives is good to see. Alright, Get Rog Monster comes in. They draw 2 more cards. Or a card, I mean. So we got some options. Play our commander. Draw a card. We can try to figure out how to fight next turn too. Do no attacks. And sacrifice a land. They can play 2 lands a turn, or 3 actually, right? Yeah. So we just got to be mindful. Dragonfire can potentially get rid of Get Rog Monster. Alright, so they keep drawing cards. We can double block here. Get Rith indestructible. Got rid of an annoying card. So we can do Parallel Lives. Favored enemy. We'll have Rith fight Druid. That pumps up Rith. And we make 2 dragon tokens, draw 2 cards. Pretty nice little combo. Alright, they play Cultivator. Looks like they didn't hit their lands. Alright. That's all it took. Yeah, because we had 8, 6, that would have been like, what, 14? And we had some stuff in our hand that we could have done, or really could have just left this as is and kept all this in our hand as backup. Alright, going up against Ted Yoba and another landfall kind of deck. If we can keep this hand, we have some pretty good interaction. Group Uprising is always nice to see. And Scale Nurturer can help pay for dragons. Also gives us life, right? Yeah. Yep. We'll play the Snarl. We'll play Nurturer. Probably go for Uprising next turn. We'll go for Uprising. We could have... Oh, never mind. We couldn't play Anointed anyways. Alright, so that's fine. No, yeah, we could have played Anointed. Never mind. Kind of glad we didn't. Anointed. It's going to be very handy. Hopefully they just don't have a handful of counter spells. Alright, so we got a way to get rid of Scoot Swarm. Alright, we'll play our commander. Play it while we can. Alright, the Beanstalk Giant. So we can play our land next turn. We gotta do what we did in the last match. So we can play Anointed Procession. Favorite enemy. Target Rith, hit Swoop. Attack in. Now we got some dragons. Now we'll probably keep our hand like this. We might throw in Discovery at some point. But I think our board state's pretty good right now. You don't want to like overdo it. So they have like a River's Rebuke or something. The Thrilling Possibility is pretty nice too. So maybe we should do that first. See what we draw. Terror at the Peak. It's very nice to see. We'll play Llanowar Elves out just in case we can. So they might have something. So I feel like they would have maybe conceded. Okay, so I'm not too worried about Titan of Industry. So they get rid of our token maker. They put a shield counter on Titan. Alright, so let's see what we can do. So we can play just Terror at the Peak and then just swing in. Swing in with all our dragons. Alright, they block Rith. We'll take it back to our command zone. And we can have it deal... We can deal damage to them through Thrash, but I don't really see the point. Because I don't think Lotus Cobra or their token's worth getting rid of. And they go for Great Hinge. We can also use it to get rid of their commander. That's what they decide to play. Does Beanstalk Giant have reach? No. They go for Nyla. I think we have this, so we just need to... they might have a way to bounce. Granted, they only have one reach creature, so we still have lethal. Alright, unsummon. It's not really going to affect us. I want to mention they took damage just to do that. And we go. Alright, we're going up against Slowness. We have a fearsome whelp in our hand. I think we can keep. So we'll start off with a Temple of Abandon, so we can scry. Fearsome whelp is always a good card to see, like in your opening hand. We'll definitely take a gold span dragon. Right, play a plane, so go for whelp. Just gonna start making our stuff a little bit cheaper. Probably shouldn't play Dragon Master until we have 6 lands. Just keep making our dragons cheaper and cheaper. Alright, I go for Ornithopter. Make a clue token. Alright, let's see, we could try to go for Gold Span. Thinking that they had something. Make a treasure token. We're pretty close to being able to cast Drakusliff. Though we'll probably wait until we have Rith on the field. Fearsome Whelp's pretty annoying card, so I don't I personally don't like it myself, but you mean other people use it, I might as well use it. Alright, go for Oracle. Dragons keep getting cheaper. We have a 4-cost Drakuseth. Let's see if we can't play Rith. Could be get countered here. Alright, we're good. Now all of our dragons have a ward. And one more land, we can play Dragon Master. Playing our lands. I don't really know what they might be looking for. Wave Shifter. Just making more and more clue tokens. So this might be the turn that we play Drakuseth. Because they don't... Well, I mean, I guess they still have blue mana. Alright, they sacrifice 5 clues. They don't really get nothing. Or maybe they do. They only show me the top 3. I wonder if there's a way to see everything. So, if Drakuseth stays on the field, we got a pretty good hand. So we'll go for Dragon Master. And we'll go for Goldspan and Rith. They let us hit. We'll play out Drakuseth. And it stays. So next turn we have lethal in a couple different ways. Uphill can come in, bump up our dragon, or whatever dragon of our choice, and then we can authority to tap down 2 other creatures, which will probably be Ornithopter and Wave Shifter. Alright. But I don't think they have anything, it seems like, that's going to stop us. Alright, that's game. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're looking for more historic Brawl content, check one of the playlists listed here. If you want to play and chat, come join MTG Joss's Discord, link in the bio. Maybe we can play a couple matches. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.